Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 24th episode of the Houston and Sean podcast. What? We have had a ton of technical difficulties and have been working.
We're
What's
having
going on?
we're having one right now because your face is way too close to the camera.
Well, that's because I'm holding it like
I
that.
can smell your breath and it's disgusting. Ugh. Take the camera back. Take it back. Let's get that is disturbing. Let's get this whole that's
Okay,
perfect.
fine.
Right there's good. Right there's good. Don't ever do that again. What you just did. Okay?
It was funny.
I will put a stop to if you do that one more time, I will put a stop to the podcast.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we have had a lot of technical difficulties, but we have figured them out, and we're gonna get moving. So this episode is all about Houston's artwork and cartoons and creativity that he has posted on the internet. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's jump to it. So here we have Houston's. Uh,
That is a Zoom workplace.
should we do it? Okay, hold. So we have Instagram, right?
It's time.
What's going
I'm
on?
saying okay. 1 second. Okay, 1 second. Because we've been having these technical. Nobody saw this because I should have been recording all of it, but we've been having these technical. Anyway, go ahead.
This is Houston's Instagram. It's Hal Vision. He's got 25,000 followers. If you're not following, please join the group of the 25,000 of us. He's had 3,000 posts on Instagram. Which one should we watch? Any of them?
Uh, I don't know. I'm fine with watching any single one of them as long
This
as they're not
one?
my really, really. I just made that one today. It's okay. Go ahead, Cliff.
Behold, I am Ronnie Donald. Come on down to Wacky Burger where our burgers are now 5% less likely to cut the roof of your mouth. Wacky Burger is not liable for cutting the roof of your mouth. Just ignore the fingers in our French fries. Just ignore the fingers in our French fries. They belong to bad people. Just ignore the fingers in our French fries. Look into my eyes. Stop avoiding the darkness.
And that's it.
Magnificent. Magnificent.
Behold, I am Ronnie Donald.
I'm just gonna like it, add a comment. Cracker. All right. Uh, and so, okay, so that's an example, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's go. And he's had a lot of success also on TikTok. Okay, 37,000 followers. This one has 800,000 views. Which one should we do?
Uh, that one that has 8,000 views is
800,000, this one?
I don't even remember what these are, to be honest. I've made so many videos and I'm looking at these and I'm like, which one is that?
I've
That
seen this one.
that's a good one. That's a
Okay, let's
good.
watch. Let's watch.
My vagina is named Ronald and there is nothing you can do about it. I love you, Ronald. My vagina
Man,
is
and
named
then
Ronald and there is
800,000
nothing
people have
you can do.
watched
That
that.
is that is my most popular video.
Okay, which else should we watch?
Um,
This one?
that one,
650?
uh, oh no, you know why? We
Hmm,
can't watch that one because
why?
they took the audio off.
Oh, how about this one?
TikTok did because I don't know why. This one I just put out last week and it's got 500,000. This one's been a
Wow,
big hit.
wow, let's watch it.
Last night when I was watching you sleep I noticed you were tossing and turning because you had a lot on your mind. I felt bad so I decided to put a lot on my mind as well. I have a lot on my mind. 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 I have a lot on. Last night when I was watching you sleep I noticed you
Those
were tossing and turning because you had a lot on your mind.
So funny.
the tongue movements, I figured out how to do that recently in that one, and I was very proud of the tongue movements on those two creatures.
I love it. Let's do this one.
This sunset would be a lot cooler if it was crack. I like to smoke crack. This
That's it.
sunset would be
That's
a lot
that's it.
cooler
It's
if it
the
was
internet.
crack. I
Yeah.
like to
So everything that I make as far as these cartoons is I try to keep it compact and extremely short because I like making longer things, but when I'm trying to get people's attention, you got to make it short,
Yeah.
very short. They're just, it's like reading, you know what it's like? It's like
Hmm.
reading a comic strip.
Yeah.
Is because I mean, it's the internet. I want to get people's attention, and I put these weird characters there, and sometimes it works.
Yeah, it's genius.
Last night when I was watching you sleep, I noticed you were tossing and turning all night. Are you okay? Do you need a hug? Last night when I was watching.
Okay. So, okay, let's go back to Instagram. Back to your Instagram. So
You
he
have
posts,
questions about any of these, like why are you doing this, and like what's wrong with you, or anything like that?
not really. I don't know. I've always just kind of accepted your art as what it is.
It's a picture of Sean and I at summer camp.
Yeah, you are in the blue. I'm on the bottom row in the red. We all look like not very happy.
Yeah, I look like I'm like making a face like stupid summer camp photo. And you look like, I don't know, you look like, I don't know, something horrible happened to you too. You look very depressed. All the other kids look happy except for us.
Yeah.
At the summer camp, where Sean and we went there for how many years? 3 years?
Yeah.
At that summer camp. I don't know what year this one was, but yeah, that's a summer camp where Sean and I were not invited back.
Somebody says Sean kidnapped my friend and forced him to be a walrus. Classic Sean. Well, I am the Eggman, so let's see.
Go up. I like the one with the woman and the drawing. Go
This
down.
one? This
No,
one.
the one below it. That's real animation. I click that one.
This one.
Yeah.
Wow.
Ain't this all just some bull? Ain't this all just some bull?
So
You made that with the NPC, right? Your beat.
Ain't this all just some bull?
no, the beat I that's an old beat I had, but that took me 5 hours to animate, and it was only 10 seconds. Not even 10
That's
seconds.
amazing.
That
And
video.
you've done 3,000 of these.
Yeah, the computer, the like 3D stuff doesn't take as long to make because I already have the characters all saved. They
Yeah.
take a couple hours to make at this point because I've gotten very fast with it.
This is your NPC. So
That's my MPC where I'm learning how to make sample-based music.
do you have any other examples of the NPC on here?
I might. I think there's a video of me playing it
Like
somewhere.
down?
When I get good, I want to, maybe they're not there anymore. There was a video. But no, I guess oh yeah, there's one. Go down.
Where? Oh, wait, hold on. Where?
Uh, Go down.
Oh, this one.
That black and white one.
It's a picture, though.
It's a video.
Oh, it's a video. I like it.
That's the first beat I ever made. Yeah,
Sounds good.
which the NPC has been fun and also very frustrating. Sometimes it's very hard to make a beat on that thing or come up with an idea, but it's worth it.
That's you in the river.
It's me in a river.
A frog.
That's a frog. That's me looking
Where
at.
is this?
That is
New Hampshire.
Brandywine River Museum.
Who's this?
That is my girlfriend.
Melanie. Oh, okay. Am I not supposed to say her name?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to delete that.
Dang it. All right. This is your other podcast that I got jealous of.
No, it's not my
The
podcast.
show does a pretty decent job at like showing different family dynamics and how they can affect you later on in life. Because Jackie did die, that was, they were already had broken up and Meadow was already in school by that time, but that still took a lot on her. And I feel like Carmela didn't really try to sympathize with her all that much.
It's like less that guy and more you.
Sean, it's his podcast. I'm just a guest on the podcast. It's not our podcast. Like he has his own podcast and I'm a guest on it. You seem to think that we went ahead and I did like a side podcast, which isn't what it is.
This is Houston's joke.
How do you make a 7 even? You just take away the S.
Oh.
And then I just hold the pose.
Just a little bit make me want to smack you at this moment, but
Look how long I'm doing it. Look at this. It's amazing. That is amazing content.
like
I'm
somebody
still there.
had-
I'm still doing it. It looks like it's frozen like a picture, but it's not. I'm actually making that face.
How do you make a 7 even?
This lady just says that's so unnerving, sexy, but unnerving.
That might be a guy. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, it's the internet, so
Oh, there's
Yeah.
ours.
There's our podcast.
There's our podcast.
This is Dave. Look at how he's walking it.
You just cut in line, didn't you? Point of detention, Hooters.
I love that shot right there. Boom. Boom. Look how big that pillow is. Stupid Dave.
His walk is so funny. In that
He's got his
moment.
arm like he's a diva or something when he's walking. Like
Let's watch another artwork.
I had that dream again last night. You know, the one where I'm reaching across the field trying to touch your face and you disappear. But you know what? I woke up this morning and realized it was just a dream. You know, and dreams aren't... Oh, come on! Seriously? Yeah, I saw her new boyfriend yesterday. You know, he's got really broad shoulders and a really cool haircut. You know, he doesn't have that weird hair problem that you have where you try to comb your hair and it just goes in 5 different directions. And he seems like he's got a pretty cool job, you know. He works in real estate or something. I don't know. He makes a lot of money, you know. But, you know, it's not all about money, you know. I'm sure she's going to come back to you when she realizes that it's not all about money and good looks and being extremely buff because he looks like he works out almost every day and he's got really broad shoulders. Did I tell you about his broad shoulders and nice hair? Yeah, she's gonna come back, Mad Dog. I had that dream again last night.
so that was part of a bigger film I was trying to make with a storyline and everything,
Mhm.
and I just never finished it.
This cat is like in all of our podcasts.
That's Gizmo.
Aw. Look at that bond.
I love that cat. That cat doesn't like anybody else except me. Won't let anybody else pet her, won't let anybody else pick her up. I raised her as a kitten by myself.
That's amazing. So you were by yourself, she was by herself.
Yeah, and she didn't get, I don't know why she like isn't friendly to other people, but she's very friendly with me and she's very standoffish with everybody else.
I made this
you
video
again.
for you because it was going to be a part of a bigger thing, which I don't think it ever was.
I get ambitious sometimes and I start these bigger projects and then they don't finish, so I ended up condensing it into like a short video.
Hey guys, my name is Sean. I'm one of Houston's childhood friends. And I just want to tell you a few things about his editing abilities. I have known him to be a filmmaker since the time I can remember. He has always been into film. And basically, when he was really young. He got his first camcorder, and it had a. Okay, I'm not gonna show that whole thing because it's sort of long. But here, let's watch this one.
As you can see, the demons of heartbreak are always in your head. They are not real. They are not to be feared. Now get that rash removed from your armpit. Ain't no one gonna lick that.
I don't like
As
that.
you can see, the demons of.
How about Find Yourself?
I like that one. That's another like camp film.
There was a guy that went through all of your Instagram and just said Eminem over and over again.
Yeah, he disappeared. I haven't seen him in a while.
You're still Eminem, but he's not stating it, which is upsetting.
Yeah, so I don't know why that started. But there he is again, Eminem.
What? Drug. You got guns. Drug. I'll be right
That's
back.
my ET costume.
Don't you come in here. Don't touch my dog.
You remember this?
Okay? Okay.
I think this was in Maine, right?
No, it was in your
In a
neighborhood.
bag or in
Oh.
paper or plastic? Plastic. Plastic?
You know what's really funny?
What?
You know who filmed
And
this?
look, you were never here, okay?
Your
Your
dad.
mom?
Your dad
What?
filmed this.
Got the money?
Peter did?
No, your dad.
My dad did.
Yeah. Had nobody else to film us. And like we asked your dad to film it. And it was like a short story where we were pretending to be like doing drugs and stuff. And your dad was cool with it.
Yeah.
We used oregano. Dave and I used to use martial arts
He didn't
movies.
catch it there.
I didn't get it.
All right, you ready? Yeah. He didn't catch it again.
Stupid Dave.
Throw it more.
More? Throw it more?
Jeez, I go like this to catch it.
All right.
Come on.
Can you imagine
Oh, yeah,
that he
oh,
used to
yeah,
look like
oh,
that?
yeah,
I bet he doesn't look like that
Oh
anymore.
my god.
He looks
Maybe he does.
exactly the same except he has a beard.
Same
And
dude.
he shaved his hair off because he's balding.
I,
So-
I follow him on like, Facebook and stuff. I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah, he shaved his hair completely off. It's like bald.
Half of it's like your cartoon art, and some of it's this kind of art. Your photo.
Those are just
photographs.
pictures of me. And I feel very self-conscious about just putting up pictures of myself. But
I think it's good. It's part of art.
no, the thing is I want people to know, like, hey, there's a person behind this. I don't want it to just be my cartoons. I want it to also be like, hey, this is my life, or these are my drawing. I want it to be everything. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. Yeah.
So
I mean, you have 25,000 people that follow this, which I think is just amazing.
the 3D cartoons are what do the best. They're
Right.
what do the best out of everything.
Well, they're sort of like your shtick. Like I think, they're your signature.
Yeah, and I can't do them forever.
Well, it'll morph. It'll evolve.
Yeah, I
Curious about this.
I just want your brains. I'm hungry. Stop squirming. It's not like you're using them anyway. I just want your brains. I'm hungry.
stop motion. I've done a lot of stop motion, which I
What
love.
is this one right here?
Oh, that's funny. Click that. I'm not going to tell you. Just click it.
Fed up with that machine.
All right, let's turn the bass up a little bit and then turn up the snare. All right, and then always make sure you hit the record button.
This to a musician is very upsetting. I gotta
It
say.
is. All the comments are people getting upset.
It didn't work. And that is how you mix a song.
Interesting. I seem to have burst into flames. Do you have a tutorial on what to do?
So that was an old piece of recording equipment that just hadn't worked for like 5 years. So I just liked the way it looked, so I kept it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I got to get rid of this thing. So how am I going to use this to exploit it?
I just don't, I can't. This is such a cool picture. Look at that.
That's when I was getting really into photography.
Yeah. I think all of us guys can relate to that. Like how many times in my life I've just stared out of a window as it rained, you know?
Yeah, I do it every time it rains. I go out into a car to stare out the window
A
immediately.
lot of the times I'll just sit on the hood of my car and I will look up into outer space.
Weirdo. You're a weirdo, you freak. Who
Oh,
does
come
that?
on. It's a vast universe. You got to. It makes you think, right? I mean, doesn't the vastness of space make you think?
Makes me makes me makes me poop.
This one.
This is what I'm gonna start doing again. I'm gonna start drawing again.
I love your cartoons. You should.
Someone said that someone who wasn't being very nice to me said all my shit sucks, but my drawings are really, really good.
You know,
They were being someone on the internet.
Yeah.
Who
I would
didn't
say
like
what your
everything you
drawings
make
remind me of
sucks. What's that?
is it reminds me of Centerville, honestly. Your drawings were probably the most popular in our class, you know?
Sean, I remember I started a comic strip once and you were the only customer, like the only person that read it. So every
Mhm.
day I would draw this comic strip and just give it to you, and you were like the audience for it, and you really, really liked it.
Yeah.
You were the
That's
only one
weird
who
though,
read
because
it.
I know a lot of people liked your artwork. I always did. Well, maybe it was just me. No, I think it was everybody.
I think you're the only one that liked me, period.
Hey everybody, this is Houston Howell, and today I'm going to show you how to draw the Batman. The Batman, of course, is out yesterday. It's the new Batman movie. So let's go ahead and draw Robert Pattinson as Batman. He's got the pointy ears, he's got the arms and the legs, and he's angry, and he's like, I'm Batman! I'm Batman! And of course, in the Batman, we have Robin, who is played by Michael Cera, in a very dramatic role. Oh, Batman, can we play catch? I don't have time now, Robin. I gotta do Batman stuff. We never play catch anymore, Batman. How come we never play catch anymore? I told you I got Batman stuff to do!
It reminds me of your DIY videos that you used to post that had nothing to do with like how to actually do it.
Yeah, oh, I forgot about those. I would make these tutorial videos and they were completely useless on purpose just to troll people.
If someone doesn't come in here to feed me, I'm fin to lose my mind. I want to eat the food you ate. If someone doesn't come in here to feed me, I'm
That
fin
video,
to lose my
that's
mind.
the only
I
like,
want to eat the food you ate.
that's the only one of the only cartoons that I made when I was drunk. Because I'm looking at this and I can tell what time period this was.
Mhm.
And I don't know if I should share this, but that video you showed me was like one of the last cartoons I made before I had to go to rehab.
Aw. Get this Garfield.
John, I can't reach my penis. Help me, John. Help me.
You just ate too much.
It's funny because the lower you go on my Instagram. Oh, this is cool. Look at that.
Wow.
I did that at work.
That's awesome.
Oh, it's not done. I don't remember this. Oh, that's cool. I think.
Yeah. Just goes on forever, your feet.
That is cool. It's a picture of Chester. Remember Chester?
Yeah, I remember Chester. I remember you put Chester in
Everyone was so
stuff.
upset when they saw this because they're like, no, you're killing the kitten. And I'm like, no, I'm not. It's like people got upset.
Well, your shoes part was better. Maybe you should have just had the shoe part in it.
I don't know. I wanted people to think it was a picture of a kitten, and then it's not.
What's this one?
That's terrible. I don't like it. So all the music on this page, I also do the music. Sean is the talented musician out of the two of us. Sean can actually play real instruments.
This guy was from my school.
Yeah, remember him? John? Was that his
John.
name?
I think his name was John.
What happened to that kid?
I have no idea. I have no idea who. I mean, I was only in that school for a year.
Yeah, he was like going to be like the third wheel in in our videos, but he
Yeah.
only ever came out with us one day.
Was
And-
it this? It must have been this one.
Oh my god!
That's me. Hitting out. So random.
I think I like watching that older stuff more than you do. I don't think you like watching it as much. Is that true?
But this girl, I remember this video when it came out.
Yeah,
You can sit in a chamber of shame. Subscribe to the Facebooks and the Twitters and the Instagrams now!
that was when I was doing video collage stuff. I was making like putting as
Like,
much.
how did she agree to be in a bathing suit?
Oh man, that was like 10 years ago, I think.
It's a road trip. Who is she?
She was an like an aspiring actress around Newark, Delaware.
So how did you guys get involved?
I think it was I don't remember. And I'm trying to think if we filmed her in front of a green screen or not.
No, it was just in a room. I remember
It was
that.
just in a regular room. I didn't film it. I told her what to film, so I wasn't there when she was filming it, and then she sent it to me.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
There's
just so much on your Instagram.
I know, and then the further down you go, the worse it gets because it's older and older and older. And
well, I don't know, it's just different.
It's just
like, let's watch this one.
Baxter, show everyone that trick I taught you. No, not that one, the one where you eat your poop. Baxter, show everyone that.
That was dumb.
I liked it. The Worms Are Restless. How about this one?
That one's cool. Stop motion worm.
So cool.
It's funny because like when I show this stuff to my mom, she's, so old fashioned. She's like, why isn't there a beginning, a middle, and an end to your videos? And I'm like, it's the internet. Like, they're supposed to be bite size.
My mom was my sleep paralysis demon. I remember that girl from your, like
The
school.
bike video.
Yeah, the bike video.
I end up using a lot of stuff over again, and then like,
what is this one?
That's a video of me with my mom, Patty, and there were these two girls in Maine.
Should we watch it?
I mean, yeah, it's kind of funny. If you know my mom, it's funny.
Who's your mom? I don't see your mom. Oh, yeah.
Mom's on the right, wearing the dress. We're all drunk.
Having fun. That's the story of like your childhood, really.
Pretty much. No, but I was in Maine staying. We were at the cabin, and there were these two girls who were my age staying two doors down.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two girls I was telling you about. I think
okay.
I spent the night with them in the cabin.
Right, and that was like your first time doing things. Yeah.
Yeah. I forget their Liz and Missy. I wonder what they're doing right now.
These types of videos of me really bother me because
I know, I know that. I can tell, and I don't know why.
I don't know. It's just I don't know
why. Like, I don't
This is a story of madness that befell two young men as they went down a river of madness. This is a story called The River, based on a true story. Lenny and Will were two normal people, except Lenny had a horrible drinking problem, and
water.
Will did not like it. So Will decided that they would take a trip down the mysterious river to cure Lenny's drinking problem and ignore that shirtless Eminem poster on his wall. Lenny and Will took a canoe up the river, hoping to find the meaning of life, and they were also very bored. But the nature around them began to mock them as the trees started to laugh, because they knew that Lenny and Will were soon going to lose their mind in the river of madness and insanity. Then Lenny and Will got into one of the most violent fights, a violent stick fight, and it was the last straw in their sanity, as Will tried to actually kill Lenny with a stick. And then Will almost killed him with the stick, and he completely lost his mind.
Look at that
The
face.
madness
Look at that face.
had consumed him to the
Look at
point
your
of
face.
no return.
You were the best.
And he went mad. And then they went down the river for another couple hours. Even though they had gone completely insane, they still wanted to go further up the river to see how insaner they could get, and to see how far madness traveled in water.
There's a comment by you on the
Two
right.
young men were never the same.
There's a what?
And the river.
There's a comment by you on the right, all the way
Yeah,
at
it
the
says-
top.
It actually bothers me. I sort of want to delete it.
Why? Leave it. What is your why are you being so weird?
I don't know. It's my job.
Sean doesn't like. I like the nostalgia of seeing this old footage. Sean doesn't seem to like revisiting that.
Look at this one.
That's when I graduated high school. Can you believe I graduated? Look at my hair.
Yeah.
I was wearing box. Look, if you look at the bottom of the picture, you see how you can see my leg?
Yeah.
It's because I was wearing underwear under my robe.
So funny. That is so funny. Your hair.
I wish I still had that hair. I really do.
I can't do what I used to do with my hair. I just can't. My hair's on the way out. I mean, it just is, you know.
It looks fine though. Like I know but it doesn't look bad like some
I
bald.
know. It's just what it is. I mean, it's what guys do.
Some people who are balding, they have that bad balding look. Like your hair looks normal.
Yeah. I mean, it's mostly the back top or whatever, which is most guys, I think.
I've got a bald spot on top.
Yeah.
But
It's
I've had
interesting.
that bald spot since I was like a kid. I don't understand.
Hair's like grass, you know? I mean, it's just it like, good fertilization. I don't know. Like I guess like when I was a kid, I was able to supply it with the things it needed better. But no, I mean, most of the guys in my family at this point in their lives were bald, because my grandfather was bald and they got it.
Yeah, I don't think I'm
I
ever
don't know. I
gonna
must
be
be doing
bald.
something right. I eat a lot of salads.
Go up.
Oh, which one?
There's a yearbook picture that I
Oh, this one. This one?
Yeah, look how angry I look. Or
I think
serious.
it's just serious. I don't know if I think of that as angry.
No, because that was at the point in my life where I said I'm not smiling in pictures anymore. And for years I wouldn't smile in pictures because I hate the way I look when I smile. And or maybe I don't know, that was my Eminem wannabe Eminem phase, and I was trying to look pissed. I don't know what I was going for.
It's almost like I just want your sides of your hair to not be as thick.
I know. And like my top of my hair is like cut back too much and the sides are thick.
Yeah, the sides are thick, but the top is not.
Yeah, like I look like I'm balding in that picture. I don't know why. Like my hair, I don't know what that was about.
What is this one?
That is a video of me telling a long story.
You look like you're sucking in really strongly there.
Because I probably was. I don't know what this is. I don't know. You can't hear the audio, but I think I'm telling a story in the back.
Let's do it.
Stay away from Jessica's dad.
Oh, yeah.
Do not get on his bad side. And I'd always hear that, and I'd be like, yeah, whatever.
All right, click
now,
out of it.
Jessica lived 2 blocks away from the school.
What's that?
Click out of this one.
Okay.
I don't like this one.
Okay.
I don't want to look at myself shirtless. I don't know why anybody else would either. Why did I post?
See, like it's contagious. It's rubbed off. My self-consciousness. It's rubbed off on you. Who's this guy? Let's watch this.
That's Billy from. Oh, look at that.
Harvard. And I just split the top of my forehead open.
So when I was in 11th grade, I had been going to high school in Wilmington,
Why am I
Delaware.
talking like that? Click out of this.
And I was not doing well there. I wasn't going to classes. I wasn't doing my school.
This is great though. I love this. It's like a walk down memory lane. I honestly could do this. Who's this?
That is a fan of mine.
My vagina is named Ronald, and there is nothing you can do about it.
You cannot name your vagina.
That's crazy that she did that.
There's a lot. Yeah, there used to be a lot of people who did that when TikTok first came out, but not so much anymore.
TikTok has sort of gone under, I feel like,
Has it? I don't know. I don't really. I feel like a lot of things have. I think TikTok.
Oh no. That pretty girl with the freckles is walking over. Be cool, man. Make that gangsta face all the ladies like. Don't think about Kermit the Frog. You'll laugh and she'll think you're a weirdo. Oh god. Oh no. She's looking at me. I have to fart like a flub farty little chub boy. I can't hold it in any longer. No. The government doesn't care about our well-being. Oh no. That pretty girl with the freckles is walking over.
I don't know, it sort of reminds me of how we used to go to the mall and try to...
And Sean and I would go to the Concord Mall and try to pick up girls, and I don't think we were ever successful.
We were terrible.
No, we would just be weird, and we'd think that would work, and it didn't work.
Like, there's a group of girls, let's go and jump near them and land on our face.
Let's go drool and spit.
Yeah. Look at this haircut. This looks good.
That was a good haircut.
Gerf Gersten. Look how far we're going back to the time of Gerf.
The deeper that gets, the worse the videos get.
I like Gerf.
There's Fred Durst commenting.
Hey everybody, it's Gerf Gersten, and this is Gerf Reads Garfield. This is a show where I read Garfield and I make some funny commentary on it. Here we go! Garfield, it's Saturday. Isn't it a little early for your Monday face? Just getting into character. That's liberal propaganda! Should have known Jim Davis, the creator of Garfield, was a total liberal! How many times have I said, leave politics out of my Garfield comics? I can't believe that they have done this! I never thought I'd say this, but I've never been so outraged in my entire life. It's one thing to have freedom of speech, okay? But when your freedom of speech is different than what I believe in, then it's not okay. And Garfield has pushed the limit for the last time. Hey everybody, it's Gerf Gerf.
This is funny.
That made me, watching that makes me want to do Gerf videos again.
This one's funny. I like this. That's how my uncle gets when he takes his sugar.
I miss Gerf. I have been missing him a lot lately. I retired Gerf for my mental health, and that makes me miss it because
That's so funny, Garfield. It's just so not funny, his comic, you know.
I did a whole series of these where I read Garfield comics and then flip out in some way.
Because it's so bad. Like,
I
how's
know
that
that's
man getting paid?
millions that guy made, and I used to read them when I was a kid, and I would love them.
I guess, you know, after you've been doing it for years and years, you just have nothing. And nobody cares, and you're like, I know nobody cares, so I'm just gonna do not, like something.
Like, do you think kids still read comic strips in the newspaper?
I don't think people get the newspaper a lot because of, you know, the internet.
The internet.
Your forehead looks like pretty big in this picture. I don't
That's
know.
because I was slicking my hair back at the time.
Mm. Makes me want to think about things.
Just a picture of me and
Oh, in the Fairfax forest. Damn it. This sounded a lot better last night. J-Dog, you didn't tune my guitar, did you? You fucking shit. In the light of the world, sometimes.
Okay. So yeah, I don't think Houston's ever told anybody this, but
oh no,
I freestyle rap to him a lot in my text messages to him, and usually end with just me messing up on some part, and I'm just like, I'll send it. And so it always ends with like, oh, darn it. And then I just send it over.
They are classics. Oh man,
It's okay here. You're still safe here.
Mama gave me a sword for the monsters under my bed.
It's okay here.
Okay.
You're still safe.
I don't understand some of those.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we hope you have liked podcast episode 24. Stay tuned for episode 25. Got any last words? Well, that's Houston's art in a nutshell. We could keep going. However, you probably would not be watching it if you're still watching this at this point. We've done it for at least an hour, would you say, this episode? And we had about a half hour beforehand with technical glitches. So this has been quite the episode. Cheers. Should I chug it? No, I don't want to. I'm not even going to take a sip. I'm not even going to sip. I'm going to sip it. That is, should I talk about the beer? It doesn't matter, right? It's called Limoni Sol. And basically, they just flavor it for you.
You're waiting for me to stop the recording, right?
It's true, yeah.
I'm purposely not doing it because I'm watching you squirm.
So, Donald Trump's our president again.
Tell me a really long story.
Oh yeah, well that